Would you still wanna reach for the stars to higher ground? Could you let go your fear of falling? Would you give up the safe and sound? You tell your heart to take another step. You've got another 1,000 miles to go. Unbreakable. You are the champion. You are the moment within your mental vision. You are unbreakable. You are the champion. You are the moment within your mental vision. You are unbreakable.
A 7-a-side football team is made up from 4 player classifications. C5s are the most impaired players on the pitch. They have reduced acceleration over the first 5 yards, but overall good pace. They have balance problems when changing direction, turning, pivoting and stopping. C6 players are similar, though they have better control, power and precision. C7 players are weaker on one side, which affects knee pickup and stride length when sprinting. Most favour their unaffected side for passing and shooting. C8 players are the least impaired and are almost at full power. However, they can experience tremors which can subtly affect the fine precision of passing, crossing and shooting. A team must field a minimum of 1 C5 and 1 C6 player, and is allowed a maximum of 2 C8 players on the pitch. The other players can be any combination of C5, 6 or 7. This is Lexi's starting 7 and makes for a good team choice.
Hello and a very warm welcome to you from the National Stadium at the Singapore Sports Hub. Thanks for joining us on our coverage of the 8th ASEAN Para Games. It's match day 6 of the CP football competition. And what a tournament it's been so far. Lots of goals. 51 in fact from the first 10 group games. Lots of good football being played as well. We're down to our final 2 matches of the games here today. First up, in just under 10 minutes, we'll have the bronze medal match between Singapore and Malaysia. But just before that, let's take a look at the standings and how the teams got here. It's Thailand and Myanmar that finished as the top 2 in the group stages. Just look at Thailand's record there. 4 wins from 4, 21 goals scored, just 2 conceded. They go through with a 100% record. Myanmar in second, 2 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss, 13 goals scored, 10 conceded. It's Singapore and Malaysia. That's our focus for the moment there. Singapore with 2 wins and 2 losses. They're coming to this game as probably the favourites. Here's what we've got lined up for you today. It's Singapore-Malaysia that's about to kick off in under 10 minutes time. And then that gold medal playoff between Thailand and Myanmar that's scheduled to kick off at 3:15 p.m. Now this is a medal playoff match, which means that at the end of the regulation 60 minutes, if the scores are level, we will go into extra time. That's 10 minutes a half, and if necessary, we'll have a penalty shootout. Now Singapore and Malaysia, it's a huge causeway derby, always a great rivalry. But as we also saw at the end of their group stage game, there's a wonderful friendship that has been developed between these two sides. Lots of congratulations to each other, handshakes and hugs going all around, and that's great to see. I mean, it's been a wonderful tournament. The players have taken part in it. All have played it with great spirits. That first game, that group stage game between Singapore and Malaysia did end in a 4-2 win, but both sides made quite a few changes to their starting lineups, and Malaysia and Singapore both took the opportunity to rotate their squads. So it's good to see several players getting the chance to make their debuts and first starts in the competition. Number 5 for Singapore, Hitesh Ramchandani, one of those making his first start. And Bala Subramaniam, a Singapore defender, making his debut. at the games. For Malaysia, must have been a lovely experience for a couple of their players also making their debut. Ahmad Firdaus Shah and Hamdan bin Koderi, just two of those players that came on, that started that match against Singapore. Now, there's no doubt though that both these sides will be playing their strongest available 7 in today's clash. And we'll have a look at the lineups just before kickoff. Good to see lots of fans there at the stadium. The atmosphere during the games has been great. Very vocal crowd that we have here at the Singapore National Stadium. The teams did have a day off from the competition yesterday, so a chance for the players to get rested, have a bit of a recovery from what's been a grueling run of matches. Some of them taking in the sights around Singapore, taking a swim at the Marina Bay Sands, maybe getting some shopping done as well. It's all part of the experience of being at the games, enjoying yourself both on and off the pitch. Now, Singapore started this competition well, beating Indonesia by 1-0 in their first match. Then went on to lose both their matches against Myanmar and Thailand, two of the strongest teams in the competition so far. Eventually they picked up another win, Singapore, that 4-2 win against Malaysia. For Malaysia, they had a tough start. Started their competition against Myanmar and then played Thailand, losing both those games. But they picked up a win against Indonesia. That was a big 4-0 win. And speaking of Indonesia, they may not be involved today, but they've had a great tournament. So disciplined defensively, tactically, and the players have worked so hard in all their matches. And they picked up a huge 0-0 draw against Myanmar in their final game of the competition. A huge, wonderful learning experience it's been for this Indonesia side, and something all the coaches have spoken about here. Getting their players exposed to this level of competition. And here are the two teams, Singapore in red, Malaysia in yellow, led out by their respective captains, Khairul Anwar, number 10 for Singapore, and Noor Sham, number 9 for Malaysia. Teams now will line up for their respective national anthems. Majulah Singapura for Singapore, Negaraku for Malaysia.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Singapore.
Goosebumps. That's given me
Alright,
goosebumps.
ladies
What a
and
wonderful
gentlemen,
sight there. Lovely shots thanks to our crew at the National Stadium. Teams making their way across for their fair play handshakes. And here's a look at the Singapore lineup then. 2 changes from that match against Malaysia. Mubarak, number 11, comes in for Taufik. Peter Kam comes in that goalkeeping position for Daniel. Here's a look at the bench then. Abdul Mahdi started Singapore's games in the group stage, just on the bench as a precaution there. Went off in that match against Thailand with a suspected concussion. Malaysia now with 4 changes to their lineup. Shafiq in goal, on for Fairuz. Nur Sham, their captain, in for Hamdan. Sharul comes in for Amirul, down that left-hand side, the number 2 Sharul. And Sobri bin Ghazali, their star player, in for Ahmad Firdaus. 6 goals in the competition so far. Singapore, look out for him. The match referee for the day, Andrew Key. He'll be assisted by Mansoor Ali, Muhammad Farhan and Shahul Hamid. 2 captains there. Just for the coin toss. Exchange of flags. Big game for Singapore. They've been in this position before in a gold medal match against Myanmar at the last games. Came away with a silver medal.
Lexi, our on-screen guide to parasport classification. Lexi illustrates the different levels of impairment in each class by simply using 4 colours. Green indicates no impairment, red denotes a high degree of impairment, and in between we've yellow for low and orange for moderate, and where you see a space, it represents a missing limb.
Malaysia may be playing in the bronze medal playoff match here, but their 5-a-side team secured the gold yesterday with a 2-1 win against Thailand in that competition. Surprise result in that one. In the overall medal standings, Malaysia are in 3rd place with 52 gold medals, Singapore in 5th with 24 gold medals. Now Muhammad Zainuddin, the coach of the Singapore side, is in that orange t-shirt there with that cap on. He's been with this Singapore side for 6 years now. Started out as a learn-to-play scheme, and the players have grown into international quality players, and I've had the opportunity, the pleasure to play against the Singapore side a couple of years ago. That's the Malaysian coach, Muhammad Tamizi. Singapore to kick things off then. Khairul Anwar with an early shot at goal. Some nerves from Muhammad Shafiq in the Malaysian goal there perhaps. Seconds in, first shot at goal for Singapore. Shafiq now on the ball. There's a strike. 2 Shafiqs on the pitch here, one Muhammad Shafiq for Singapore, the other Muhammad Shafiq in goal for Malaysia. Barak now with the ball into the box. It's put in! Goal for Singapore! 1 minute in, Muhammad Shafiq with the opener. Ball drilled across the box by Mubarak from the corner. Shahidil was there at the near post. Let's take a look at a run towards the back post by Shafiq. Gambles there, and it pays off. Great start for Singapore. They'll settle the nerves. They were any to begin with. Mubarak once again. Stopped by Shafiq, the Malaysian goalkeeper, at the near post there. Mubarak. Chance to swing this one in again. It's good height on that. Finds its way once again to Shafiq on his right hand side. Shahidil applying pressure there. Singapore back in possession. Mubarak on the left hand side. Attempts the Cruyff turn. Ball put out a play by Zaidi there. That's gotten the crowd off their feet. Can just hear in the background chants of ole ole ringing out around the stadium. Mubarak looks to beat two players here. Another corner for Singapore. Only got one to aim for at the moment. Looking for more support there, Mubarak. Getting great delivery into the box. Punched out to Zaidi. Here's the danger man for Malaysia, Sobri bin Ghazali. Into his strike partner, Arif. He's got 2 goals in the competition so far. Good defending there from Singapore to get back behind the ball. Forcing Sobri into that mistake. Mubarak in space now. Can't get past Norsham. Norsham with support there from Sobri. An opportunity for Sobri to take on the defenders here. Just gets past Suhaimi. Tries to beat Khairul, sends the ball into the box. Arif perhaps a little bit late to arrive there. Again, Singapore have to watch out for Sobri. It's a little bit isolated in that instance. Shafiq in central midfield now. Arif is strong there. Ball's played to Norsham. Sobri. Stopped by 3 Singapore players, and Hitesh does well to get the ball forward to Shahidil. Sobri with a shot from range. What a goal! Lovely strike from Sobri. 7 goals in the competition. Malaysia back on level terms. Let's look at the technique on this. Sees that space open up. An unstoppable strike. Quick on the turn. There's no chance for Peter in Singapore's goal there. Wonderful start to this match. 6 minutes in, 1-1. Mubarak now. But a shot at goal on his own. Zainuddin there, the Singapore coach, just asking for a bit of a tactical switch. For an exchange in positions perhaps between his 2 defenders. Jaime now under pressure from Arif, does well. But it's played back straight to Sobri. Into Arif. Ball into the box. Half cleared by Peter there. It's Malaysia with the throw in once again. Zaidi just puts the ball out of play under pressure from Mubarak. Wonderful start to this game here. Only 2 goals. Sobri showing his strength there. Just gets outnumbered. Mubarak turns away from Zaidi. Into Shafiq. Ball into the box for Shahidil. Well covered by Ramadan. Malaysia's number 11. Very open game at the moment. End-to-end stuff. And with 7 aside, requiring high fitness levels. Might see the game get stretched as it wears on. More opportunities opening up for players. This will be a throw-in for Malaysia. Malaysia coach Muhammad Tamizi just looking on there. Be happy with the response from his players after going down to an early goal from Shafiq. Khairul now. Ball cut out by Noor Sham. Singapore coach Mohammad Zainuddin there looking a little bit tense. Shot from range once again. Going well over on that occasion. Played into Mubarak. Suhaimi will just let it run out of play. Suhaimi, one of those players that was part of the Singapore side at the last ASEAN Para Games, that won a silver medal. So he's got big game experience. It's also a Singapore team that has been on several training tours. They've still struggled to increase their pool of players. Problems that Mohammad Zainuddin, Singapore coach, has spoken about. Always on the lookout for fresh talent, on the lookout for competition. Malaysia also with an entirely new squad. Sobri now into Arif. Wanted it back from Arif there. Jaime has had a solid tournament for Singapore in defence and he's playing alongside Hitesh here. It's good to see Hitesh keeping his place in the side after a solid performance in that group game against Malaysia. A space now for Mubarak down the left-hand side. Cuts it onto his favourite right foot. Referee plays the advantage. Shot from Shafiq. Palmed away by the Malaysian goalkeeper. It's Shafiq once again. For Singapore, it's Muhammad Shafiq bin Arif. For Malaysia, it's Muhammad Shafiq bin Zahari. With the pressure here. Ramadan gets it out to Noor Sham. He was looking for a run from Arif there. With that initial pass, it was cleared by Peter, goalkeeper. So he gets strong in that challenge. Sobri into Arif. He's got good pace. Number 7 for Malaysia. 2 goals in the competition so far. Singapore's captain, Cairo. Another one that's had a wonderful competition. 5 goals so far. All from long-range strikes. Hat-trick in that group stage game against Myanmar. 2 shots from the halfway line, or close to the halfway line, and a wonderful free kick at the end of that match there. Got a chance to meet David Beckham as well, one of his idols. Barak steals it away from Zaidi. The space for him now. A 2-on-1 situation for Singapore. 3-on-1, Shahidil. Just couldn't get his first touch right there. Singapore looking very dangerous on the counter-attack. Shafiq with a clever ball back into the box. Shahidil's touch just getting away from him. Barak turns Zaidi once again. Chance for him to shoot. Just over the bar, still looking for his first goal of the competition. Mohamed Barak. Not really far off there, but he was off balance as he struck that one. Now Madi here getting himself warmed up. Singapore possibly looking at an early change. Good strength there, but referee calling for a free kick. Maybe just a shoulder into the back of Shahidil. Wasn't too happy with that one. Arrow now with a chance to swing it into the box. Good height on it. He's looking for that flick on. Nice idea there. Had enough pace on that ball. He's just looking for a flick on from one of his teammates. Behind here into Shafiq. Closed down by Ramadan. But it drops to Shahidil. Singapore with the corner now. Looking very dangerous. Down that left-hand side with Mubarak. Looks like we are going to see that change being made. Looks to be Abdul Mahdi that will be coming on for Hitesh. So a tactical change here for Singapore. Coach Muhammad Zainuddin deciding to bring in a little bit more experience in Abdul Mahdi. Chance there for Shahidil at the near post. There's Abdul Mahdi there, Singapore's only player classified as an FT8. That's the minimum eligible sport class for CP football. The rules of these competitions states you're only allowed one FT8 in your team on the pitch at any time. So that's been an issue for Myanmar in this competition. So we see the ball running through there to the Malaysian goalkeeper, Muhammad Shafiq. There's a miscommunication there between Mahdi and Khairul. Myanmar initially having their captain Tat Neng with 5 goals in the competition. He was initially classified as an FT6. And they had Wayan Mintun, who was their FT8 player. Tat Neng was eventually reclassified as an FT8 as well. So they had to leave one of them on the bench. Stuck with their captain Tat Neng, Wayan Mintun. take his place on the bench. And it hasn't looked like the same Myanmar side since. Strike from range from Mohammad Mubarak is getting closer and closer here. Wonderful save from Shafiq. Great power on those strikes. Just diving across, keep that one out. Mubarak now with the corner. Mahdi looked to meet it at the near post. So we just hacks it away. Safety first approach there. Picked up a little bit of an injury in that clearance. Mubarak now. It's across Zaidi. A space for a shot. Blocked by Ramadan. Malaysia on the counter-attack. Too much on that ball from Arif into Sobri. Shafiq with space in midfield. Has a shot at goal. Comfortable save for the Malaysian goalkeeper. A little bit of space just opening up for Shafiq in midfield there. Shahidil, as always, waiting to pounce. Goalkeeping errors, gets himself into good positions. Shahidil, Singapore's number 12. But his first two goals of the tournament against Malaysia in that final group stage match. Ball into the box from Khairul. Kicked away by Ramadan into Sobri. Takes Suhaimi on. One-on-one with Khairul. Stands him up well, blocks that shot. Excellent defending in that one-on-one situation against Sobri. Rolled into Arif now. Forced to go backwards. You can see how Singapore set themselves up. Went out of possession. Players back behind the ball. Trying not to leave themselves exposed to the counter-attack as well. We've always got at least 3 players back. Khairul. Lovely ball into Shafiq now. He's one-on-one with Noor Sham. Can he beat the Malaysia captain? Gets into the box. Looking for help here. Way to Mubarak now. Back to Khairul. Has space. Has a shot at goal. Back with Shafiq. Not enough power on that strike. Sobri gets past Mahdi. Arif in support now. Sobri making his way into the box. Arif with the shot. Chance on the rebound here. Excellent defending from Mahdi there. Using his experience. Just to shield the ball away from Sobri. Singapore's assistant coach and manager, Jasper. And Leonard, long range strike from Khairul Anwar. Malaysia's support staff. Malaysia's team manager was actually one of their players, and he took part in the last para games. Rajendran Gunashekaran. He was telling me about how this Malaysian side had a month of centralized training in preparation for this competition. Ascendancy now. Need a little bit more of the ball. More adventurous in attack. Great fan support here for the Singapore side. It's been a wonderful atmosphere around the games. Sobri, nice touch away from the defender there. Cheeky attempt at goal, trying to sneak it in at the near post. Peter was alert to that. That first touch away from Suhaimi was brilliant from Sobri there. Malaysia from a corner now. It's to be Arif. Step up to take this one. Signals to his teammates in the box. Decent ball in. Sobri almost on the end of that one. Lovely ball into the box from Arif there. Cairo down the line for Shahidil. It's too much on that one. But it gives Singapore the opportunity to push on here, press forward. Try and stop Malaysia from playing out the back. And choosing not to. Singapore choosing to sit back. And it's Arif now with space. It's closed down so quickly by Mubarak. Zaidi. What's that called these days? The Poznan. Backwards, jumping in the crowd. Back towards the pitch. Spilled by the Malaysian goalkeeper. Long range shot from Shahidil. Just that bounce once again, causing some problems for the Malaysian goalie. Nice little play there between Arif and Sobri. Lovely 1-2s, pass and move football. Malaysia into Singapore's box. But Shahrul's closed down. It's again by Suhaimi. Generally been really strong in the one-on-one situations defensively. Suhaimi, Singapore's left back. Down the wing for Mubarak, gets past Zaidi with ease, faces up to Nur Sham. Malaysia getting back in numbers. Stop Mubarak there and the ball into Sobri. And see the respect that Singapore are paying him. 3 defenders back there just to try and stop this one player. He's isolated now, needs help, gets it in the form of Arif. Gives it back to Sobri. Nothing really going on ahead of him. No real movement for Sobri. Forced to play it back into Ramadan, but he gets it back. Malaysia just slowing it down, keeping hold of that ball. Back with Nur Sham now. Malaysia can build again from the back. Zaidi is looking for options, looking for movement ahead of him. Get this now in the form of Ramadan. Cuts it into Arif. Khairul's there as always. Coming in, good to see some kids making their way into the stadium as well. There's lots to do around the Singapore Sports Hub. Games, activities, get to try out some of the parasports. Bouncy castles, lots of places to eat as well. Clever play from Mahdi there, using Sobri to win his side the free kick. Launched forward by Khairul. Just apologizing there. First half has just flown by. Great intensity to this game. Both teams looking to attack. At times, lots of space is opened up in central midfield. Mahdi now on the ball. Gets it into Khairul. He's got time and space to launch it forward into Shafiq. Just showing too much of the ball to Nur Sham there. Malaysia now with the ball into Sobri. Lovely touch away from pressure. A bit of a miscommunication there. Nur Sham's gone down, feeling his hamstring. Singapore playing on. We see 1 minute of time added on here. Mubarak with space to shoot. Well, it just went under Muhammad Shafiq there in Malaysia's goal. Fortunately, it was off target. Again, plenty of power on that strike. He's a big player for this Malaysian side, Nur Sham. See the Malaysian support there as well. Some of the athletes and officials done with their commitments for the games, here to support their team. This will be a huge loss for Malaysia if Nur Sham is forced to go off with an injury. Well, they can bring on Amirul, who's listed as a midfielder here. And maybe just drop Arif into that defensive position in between Ramadan and Zaidi. Looks to be what they're doing at the moment, Malaysia. Let's hope it's not too serious. Referee Andrew Key just blowing for half-time there. A great first half we've had here between Singapore and Malaysia. Two very early goals in the first 5 minutes of this match. Shafiq opening the scoring for Singapore in the second minute, and then Malaysia's top scorer Sobri bin Ghazali getting his 7th goal of the competition to equalize for Malaysia. The two teams going into this break score 1-1. Yeah, the highlights of this game, and the goals came early in this one. Mubarak with the ball driven across the penalty area. Shahidil, it was at the near post that missed the flick on here. It was an attempted shot at goal, he missed it, went all the way through to Shafiq, who gambled at that far post, and it paid off for him. Kept his composure, kept the ball down, put Singapore into an early lead. It was Singapore once again with an opportunity with Mubarak down the left-hand side, getting past Zaidi on a number of occasions. He's getting closer and closer to a goal for Singapore. Mubarak still looking for his first goal of the competition. But then it was Malaysia with this moment of quality once again from Sobri bin Ghazali. He's been an absolute star for Malaysia, and in this competition, a strike from range here. Unstoppable. Put Malaysia back on level terms. Singapore again had an opportunity here on the counter-attack. It was a 3-on-1 situation initially. Ball found its way to Shafiq on that right-hand side. Shahidil, just unfortunate, couldn't find the first touch on that one. And then Mubarak once again getting past Zaidi on the left. Always looking to cut onto his favourite right foot. The shot this time just sailing over the bar. Always a danger, Mubarak, down that side of a pitch. Was a bit of a tactical reshuffle from coach Mohammad Zainuddin as well, bringing Mahdi on for Hitesh just to get that bit of experience. You see the number 3 of Singapore, Mahdi there, looking to mark Sobri at the corner. Singapore then with a couple of long-range strikes of their own. Shahidil on this occasion. Ball initially spilt by Malaysian goalkeeper. Lovely first touch from Sobri here, take him away from Suhaimi. Looking for that cheeky finish at the near post, that toe poke into goal, but Singapore goalkeeper Peter was alert to that. Keep that one out. So pretty even first half here between Singapore and Malaysia, with the score tied at 1-1.
turn around 10 times. Dribble the ball to the end there and back. And then the next person goes. The first pair to finish them will win a pair of phones each. Okay, are you ready? If you all look spicy. On the marks. Get set. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, come on. 5, 6, 7, come on, faster, Laina. 8, 9, I'm counting 10, one more, okay, go. Laina, you're losing, Laina, come on. Neck and neck, it's neck and neck. Oh, careful. Kidding, okay, come on. Oh, Laina, okay. Who's in the lead? 6, number right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, go. Neck and neck till anyone can win it. All right, how can we run? What's happening? There we go, ladies and gentlemen, the best of all. Congratulations. Well done. Thank you so much, Laino. And Selvaraj. Okay, you okay? Alright, stick on the screen now, guys. Okay, now you see yourself on the screen there. Okay, you want to do what we call the flag cam. Okay? So you see yourself on the screen. Wait for the music, okay? Wait for the music. Can you see the music? Come on! There you go! Muscle there, ladies and gentlemen! Come on! There you go! Come on! Show off your muscles! There you go! Good man! Keep flexing! Yeah! Keep going, come on. How about you kids there? Growing boys all over muscles. Show off your muscles a bit. Come on, there we go. How about you lot? Still, yeah, take it, come on, take it. You must show off your muscles. Theo, come on! Theo, there we go! Yeah! What about you? Oh, you're legit, okay, nice. Shy, come on. You got my thumb. Run it. Oh, run it. There we go. Come on, show for me. Show, stand up, come on. Are you shy? Don't be shy. On the keys on the shoulder muscles. Keep going, that's right. Oh, there we go, go. Somebody said to you to take off your shirt and show off. Oh, look at that guy go. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to the National Stadium here at the Singapore Sports Hub. It's 1-1 between Singapore and Malaysia in this bronze medal playoff match. Malaysia look to be making a change here. Number 8, Zaidi. He's given a torrid time by Mubarak down that left-hand side of Singapore. I think it's Amirul bin Mian that's coming on. That's right, number 5 there. So Malaysia to kick off the second half. They're playing in yellow, Singapore playing in an all-red kit. The match got off to a great start. 2 goals in the first 5 minutes of this one. Shafiq, the opening goal for Singapore, and then Sobri just 3 minutes later with an unstoppable strike. Scored the equalizer for Malaysia. That was his 7th goal in the competition. Now, it's not an official top scorers list, but something just been keeping track of, just for a little bit of fun myself. And Sobri's got 7 goals now. As the ball swung in from Shafiq. Spilled by the Malaysian goalkeeper then. Good to see Haris Harun in the crowd. Singapore international. Plays for Johor Darul Takzim in the Malaysia Super League as well. We had Khairul Amri in one of Singapore's matches just a couple of days ago. Good to see Haris Harun also making an appearance and supporting these boys. Sobri takes it down well. Into Sharul. Khairul now with space in midfield. Mubarak beats Ramadan. Arif coming across to provide that cover for Ramadan. Keeping the ball in play for Malaysia as well. Good to see the captain Noor Sham back on the pitch. Went off with a suspected hamstring injury at the end of the first half. Good to see that they've sorted that one out. It's so important to this Malaysian side, as is this number 10, Sobri Ghazali. Muscled off the ball there by Mubarak. The space down this left-hand side gets shut down by Ramadan. It's a little bit unfortunate there, Ramadan. Looked to be an excellent challenge. Thought he won the ball with that tackle. But it's an opportunity here for Khairul with his ability. Put this one into the box. Decide to have a shot at goal though. Can't rule that one out. Khairul with the free kick. Great pace on that. Crucial header from Noor Sham just to flick it on. Out for a corner to Singapore. Shahidil was waiting just in behind. He's got wonderful shape on his delivery, Khairul Anwar. It's something he's worked on for years. Played football in secondary school as well with Chestnut Secondary. With the Singapore side, he's had to adapt his game a little bit. Likes to play long passes. He's had to bring his teammates into matches when he's played with the Singapore side and learned to play a shorter passing game. But still ever so deadly from range. Referee just halting the match just to go and check on Mubarak. Asked to leave the pitch to go and seek some treatment. Had a bit of bleeding in his right arm there, and he's got it wrapped up. And working hard. Doing well to force Sobri backwards. Lets the ball run out of play. Shafiq looking for a quick throw into the... It's a shame there, Shahidil. That throw in. His leg crossing the line there. Does well there. Finds Ramadan in space now. Malaysia in down his right hand side with Sobri. Oh, he gets past Suhaimi. He's one-on-one with Peter. Good goalkeeping there. Peter coming off his line just to close down that angle. Stays on his feet as well. Arif now with the corner for Malaysia. Good ball into the box. And it's Singapore here with an opportunity on a counter-attack. Shahidil, his first touch, letting him down on that occasion. Sobri have a shot at goal. Saved once again by Peter. And he's been solid for Singapore in goal. Able to direct that one away from danger. Arif has 2 to aim for in the box now. Suhaimi with that clearing header at the near post. Rolls the ball into play. Shafiq trying to find his way past Arif there. He does well, Shafiq. Wins his side a free kick. Cairo just taking his time on this one, waiting for players to get forward. You know what's coming next? It'll be a long ball launched into Malaysia's half. Headed away by Nur Sham. Back with Mubarak. Space for Shahidil down his right hand side. Mubarak decides to go on his own. Has a crack at goal. Good save once again from Shafiq. Look at that concentration there. Mubarak's face, eyes on the ball, striking through it. Mohammad Shafiq standing tall to that one, and Singapore with an opportunity for from the corner. Dangerous ball there into the box. Sobri picks it up and finds Arif. Good interception there by Cairo. He was looking for that pass into Mubarak. Just got closed down by Ramadan. 1-1 at the moment. The score is level at the end of the regulation 60, then we go into extra time. 10 minutes each half, but it's Mubarak for now. Drives that ball into the box. Picked up by Shafiq. Beats his man. Plays it into Cairo. It's come off Ramadan there. Is that earlier chance for Singapore. Coming off the arm of Nur Sham. No real appeals from the Singaporean players. There's not much Nur Sham could do there. Ball whipped in with pace. Mubarak needs support in the box now. Ashram just cutting it out at the near post. Malaysia with a little bit of a mix-up here. To Sobri now. But as always, faced up with 3 Singapore defenders. 4 now. Shafiq getting back to help. Forces the ball back. And it's Singapore with an opportunity to counter here. 3-on-3 situation. Space for Shahidil. There's an option for Mubarak there. Decides to have a go at goal himself, Shahidil. Mahdi's unfortunate there. Sobri gets past him. Again, crowded out. Excellent defending from Singapore as a unit, as a team. The space for Mubarak if Shahidil can find him. Good strength by Mubarak there. That's a free kick for Singapore in a dangerous position. Gets his body across Arif Mubarak. Feels that arm in his back. Two coaches there, Zainuddin for Singapore and Tamizi for Malaysia. Looking on anxiously as Khairul Anwar with his ability steps up to take this one. Khairul. Almost. A replica of his goal against Myanmar from a similar sort of position. Malaysian goalkeeper Muhammad Shafiq there, standing tall. Arif doing well to win his side a goal kick. Goal kick straight to Mubarak. Fortunately for Malaysia, Ramadan making amends there. As Malaysian coach Tamizi encouraging his players to take their time, keep their composure. Sense that tension in the air. It's a lot worse for spectators and coaches watching on from the bench. I assure you, when you're playing on the pitch, you don't really have time to think too much about that. The Singapore assistant coach Jasper is also a qualified AFC futsal coach. And he's been helping out with his side for a while as well. No look pass from Khairul there into Shafiq. Khairul once again. Lovely spin on the ball to get away from Ramadan, and it's in! 2-1 to Singapore! What a time to score your first goal of the tournament. Muhammad Mubarak with the go-ahead goal for Singapore here. He was getting closer and closer. Lots of chances in the first half. Just finding his range, that spin away from Ramadan. Wonderful there. Just snuck in at the near post. Got their breakthrough, Singapore. Down to Malaysia now. Slightly over 15 minutes to go in this match. Can Singapore hold on to this lead? No, Malaysia have quality going forward. But it's up to Malaysia now to go out on the attack. Singapore can afford to just sit back, keep players behind the ball, and look to hit on the counter. Arif once again with the corner for Malaysia. Got two to aim for, goes short. To Amirul, back to Arif. Strong challenge from Shahidil there. And a corner for Malaysia. Swung in with pace this time, Sobri! Good save from Peter once again. Sobri so dangerous in the penalty area. It's back with Mubarak now. Just unfortunate. Can't keep the ball in play. Well, unfortunate for Singapore, but fortunate for Malaysia because it was a 3-on-1 situation there for Singapore. Just want to try and kill the tempo of this match, Singapore now. Try and slow it down. Keep a hold of that ball. Lovely turn away from pressure there by Arif. Into Sobri. Mani doing well to force him back towards his own goal. Great defending from Madi. Excellent reading of the game. Come across to cut it out. Shahidil. Arif helping out his side in defense there. Tracking back. It's Amirul. Looking to take on Khairul. Got held up initially. Singapore back in possession now. Plenty of space here for Shahidil to drive into. Has a shot at goal. Had support there in Shafiq, who had made his way into the penalty area. He's full of confidence though, Shahidil. Can understand why he's had a shot there. Space just opening up ahead of him. 2 goals in the competition so far already. Got both of those against Malaysia in that group stage match. All those 10 matches in the group stage, 51 goals. Some stunning goals as well. More to the tally here. Clearance from Suhaimi. Sacks it away from danger. Takes it away from Mubarak. Doesn't get away from him though. Mubarak strong in central midfield. Out to Shahidil. Gets past Amirul. Looking for support in the middle now. A decent ball into the box. Shafiq just missing out there. Chance for him to get his second of the game. It's better from Shahidil now. Lovely delivery into the box. A miscommunication between defender and goalkeeper there. Malaysia under pressure now from Singapore. They're looking to play out from the back. Got all 6 players here, 6 outfield players here. Nobody up front for them. A little bit worrying. Malaysia at the moment can't get it out. Singapore will be happy to have the ball here in Malaysia's half, deep in Malaysia's half, and they win it. Malaysian goalkeeper Mohammad Shafiq just forced into that clearance. Lovely spin away from pressure there. Tries to sneak it in at the near post. Mohammad Shafiq alert to that one. Mubarak from the corner. Good ball in. Header clear by Sobri. Strong play from Sobri once again. But nobody ahead of him though. Has to play it back into Arif. Mubarak now. It's closed down well by Arif. Malaysia do look shattered. Looks like the intensity of the game has gotten to them. Ramadan standing on the goal line. Yet Sobri looking for options ahead of him. Didn't have any runners. Had to play it backwards. Closed down by Singapore again. Mubarak's attempted pirouette there. Not quite working out. Singapore doing well here, eating up time. Keeping it in Malaysia's half. Really good approach here. Played into Shafiq now. Looking for the cutback. Saved by the goalkeeper. Malaysia now with an opportunity to get forward. Needs support of Sobri. That's a clever ball into space. It forces Arif to make that run forward. Malaysia now finally in Singapore's half. Referee just waving play on there. Shafiq with a turn of pace to get away from Amirul. Got Shahidil in the box at the far post. Can he find him? Ramadan once again solid at the back for Malaysia. Singapore almost there now. Decent change up on that corner there, played low into the box. And Shahidil at the near post. It was a similar sort of move in the second minute of this match that saw Shafiq scoring the goal. Ball driven low across the box by Mubarak from the corner. Shahidil just missing it at the near post, and Shafiq gambling in at the far post, and it paid off for him, getting the opening goal for Singapore, his first goal of the competition. Free kick now for Singapore. Keeper just getting the shout from the bench to be ready. Expect what's coming, Khairul Anwar. Surely look for a shot at goal here. Can he find his 6th goal of the competition? Khairul, a lovely ball into the box. A change-up of tactics there. It's clever positioning from Mubarak initially. No offsides. So just waiting in behind the Malaysian defence before making his way back towards the ball. Coming off Amirul's arm. He's ready to pounce there, Mubarak. Clever delivery from Khairul Anwar. Again, something that's been worked on the training ground. So credit to coach Mohammad Zainuddin. Amirul strong there. Gets aside the goal kick. Again, they're looking for movement ahead of Ramadan here. Shout from the bench. Need to move it, Singapore now. 3-on-2. Shafiq with a long-range strike. Just wide of goal. And options to the left and right of him, Shafiq. Has Shahidil there. Decent attempt at goal from Shafiq. Just going wide. Malaysia still with time here. And it's Sobri now. 1-on-1 with Suhaimi. Skips past the defender. Khairul. That's big for his team. Providing that cover. Encouraging his players. 3 minutes to go. Sobri plays it short to Arif. It's under pressure from Mahdi there. It's a ball to Singapore, it's a throw into Singapore. Got more time here, and it's Mubarak. Oh, solid tackle from Arif there. Had to catch up to him, showed good pace. Won the ball cleanly. Sobri with a strike from range. Off balance as he struck that one. Cutting across the ball. Screwing it well off target there. Just under 2 minutes of regulation time to go. Plus whatever the referee decides to add on at the end of this match. And Malaysia find that equalizer. And will take the game into extra time. But it's Shahidil that comes away with it. To get on with it, Malaysia. Not much time left for them. He with a solid header away. Drops to Mubarak. Again, good strength there. Down his right hand side. Has another shot at goal. Time's running out for Malaysia here, just under a minute to go. That's that shot from Mubarak. Could have killed it off. Ball drilled across the penalty area once again. Gets it forward to Sobri. This is the danger here for Singapore. Sobri, 1 against 3. Gets past Mahdi. Gets past Suhaimi, but it's forced wide. That might just be enough for Singapore to see this one out. Played short to Madi now. Just get it forward. The cry from the bench. Just a minute of time added on in this bronze medal playoff match. We'll try and keep it here, Singapore, deep in Malaysia's half. Foul throw and possession to Malaysia. And they get the ball forward for one last opportunity. 30 seconds to go. Feel the tension in the air here at the National Stadium. Oh, it's given away. It's sloppy from Arif. Clever play from Shafiq there. Keeps a hold of that ball into Shahidil. Will have a shot from range. Singapore with the corner. You just feel that they've done enough now, Singapore, to claim that bronze medal. Not taking any chances here, Singapore, leaving 3 at the back. Again, fizzed across the box. And that's it. Referee blows the final whistle. Singapore have claimed the bronze medal here at the 8th ASEAN Para Games. A huge result, a hard-fought victory. Look at what it means to these players. Khairul Anwar, what a tournament he's had. 5 goals in the competition. Didn't score today, but needed a big captain's performance, and he delivered. Mubarak eventually getting the winner for the Singapore side, his first of the competition. Spare thought for Malaysia though. What a tournament they've had. Having to bounce back from heavy defeats against Thailand and Myanmar. Put up a great fight in this one. Just look at the emotion here. What a time to score your first goal of the competition. Lots to be proud about. Remember, there are official targets. Sure, teams always aiming for medals, but unofficially it's always about development, and the two teams will develop from this and grow from this, and it's great to see their Singapore team manager Leonard Tan just helping Noor Sham off the pitch. Both sides have been in a huge battle in this game. Lovely scenes here. Great pictures, thanks to our crew there at the National Stadium. Disappointment for Malaysia, elation for Singapore. Coach Mohammad Zainuddin always so proud of his boys. What a wonderful competition it's been, the tournament it's been for both these sides. Real learning experience. Gone through a grueling schedule of matches. Individually, full of wonderful performances from the likes of Khairul Anwar for Singapore and Sobri bin Ghazali for Malaysia with 7 goals. At the moment, he is the top scorer of the competition, ahead of Paizan Sechau and Natapong Wana from Thailand, who will have an opportunity to add to that tally later on in the gold medal playoff match against Myanmar. Now, just for the fun of it, I've listed down my team of the tournament, and it includes Khairul Anwar and Sobri bin Ghazali, obviously my striker for that team. Got Indonesian goalkeeper Amin Rashid in goal, Natapong Wana and Peng Pie Mu from Thailand and Myanmar respectively as my centre-backs. Sanya Suksang from Thailand, and Paisan Sechao, also from Thailand. My wingers, Khairul Anwar in that central midfield position, and Sobri bin Ghazali from Malaysia leading the line. On the subs bench, Tat Neng, Myanmar captain, Suhaimi bin Sudar from Singapore, and Wisan Tami. But here are the highlights of that game. An early goal from Singapore, 2 goals in this match in the first 6 minutes. Set piece routine that was worked lovely there. Ball drilled across the box. Shahidil at the near post, just missing out on that one. For the Shafiq getting his reward with that opener for Singapore. And take a look at this strike from Sobri bin Ghazali. Unstoppable. No chance for Peter in the Singapore goal. Malaysia getting their equalizer within 3 minutes of Singapore's opener. Singapore, though, were always looking so dangerous on the attack, especially down that side with Mubarak getting in behind Zaidi on more than one occasion. He was getting closer and closer with his strikes on goal. Here was Malaysia, always looking dangerous on the counter-attack against Singapore. They were the side that was sitting back, but with the quality going forward from Sobri on this occasion, strike towards the near post. Being well saved by Peter. He's made a couple of huge saves in this match as well for Singapore. Shafiq on this occasion had to save from Muhammad Shafiq of Singapore. This was that winning goal from Muhammad Mubarak. Spins away from Ramadan. Gets his range, finds his target. In off the near post. Giving Singapore the lead in this match. They eventually went on to seal that bronze medal, but not before creating a couple of other opportunities here late on in the match. Muhammad Mubarak once again with a strike from range. It was kept out by the Malaysian goalkeeper. So handshakes and hugs all around. Singapore claiming the bronze medal with a big 2-1 win over Malaysia. Now this is our first game of the day. Our next match is the big one. Gold medal playoff between Thailand and Myanmar. Tune in at 3:15 p.m. for that one. Just under an hour's time. Hope you've enjoyed this bronze medal playoff between Singapore and Malaysia. We'll have the medal ceremony after that game between Thailand and Myanmar, so do join us for all of that. We'll see you later.